questions, please speak up. We do not have microphones.
Continue to have a good week of practice. It's really nice weather out there. It's great football weather, so lots of energy and juice out there. Guys were running around, so it's good to see. Continue to work hard to improve as a team. We keep talking about the fundamentals, details that we've got to correct and improve upon, and it's what we're trying to do. I've mentioned, we've talked about Missouri several times. The way these guys play on defense, play extremely hard, present lots of different looks, create negative plays, lots of tight coverage, that you got to overcome. They create negative plays, put you in long yardage, do a great job rushing the quarterback. They've done that for a long time, cover you in the back end. So we've got to be able to stay ahead of the sticks and find ways to create explosive plays, convert some on third down, score touchdowns in the red area, and not turn the football over. Defensively for us, it starts, with the quarterback. Got to be able to contain the quarterback. He presents a lot of different issues with quarterback runs, and it's kind of like playing against Wildcat, except you got a guy that can make throws back there. So got really good tight ends, big up front, difference makers at wide receiver. So got to do a great job up front, controlling the line of scrimmage, pushing the pocket, keeping the quarterback inside, finding a way to get turnovers, and holding them to field goals in the red area.
David, then Steve.
As you look back over the last 5 games, how would you describe the defense's performance?
Our guys continue to improve. We've been able to get some turnovers, which has helped us. We've created some negative plays, whether it's tackles for loss or sacks. But that part's not surprising. When you get Daniel Batuli back, you get Bryce Thompson back. Our defensive line continues to improve. Guys, whether it's at linebacker, secondary, we've been kind of banged up, but the longer guys play, the better they're going to get at something. The more familiar they get. So we got to continue to do it. We've got a great challenge this week. We'll have to be at our best, and I've said it a bunch. We've not come close to playing our best game, and that's what we're searching for.
Steve and Austin.
Just wondering, how is Kelly Bryant different as a quarterback now versus when you faced him a couple of years ago? What's the biggest way in which maybe he's developed or changed?
Well, he's running a little different offense. They run a lot of the same plays. They've done a nice job adapting to his ability to run with the football. So he obviously is 2 years later, so he's more mature, probably has more confidence, and can make all the throws. So he's a guy that stretches you all over the field, with his arm talent and his leg talent. So it'll be a tremendous challenge for us.
Austin and Gene and Wes.
Coach, what would you say Darnell's ankle is at this point after having been off of it for a few weeks? And then what did K-Ron give you all against Kentucky, and where's he kind of progressed as a player?
K-Ron has lots of ability. The thing that he's been looking for is consistency. He's not played a lot of football, so he's not even practiced a lot of football over the last 3 years. He has in the last 12 months. So he's been trying to make up for the previous 24. So he's really developed a lot in the last year. So he just needs to play. He needs to have some consistency so he can develop some confidence. And if he does that and continues to work, he's got a chance to be a good player. Darnell is, unfortunately got his ankle rolled up several weeks ago, and he's been battling it and working hard to get back, and he should be ready to play in this game.
Jeremy, Mark West said yesterday that it seemed like some of the guys bought in immediately to you when you got here, and there may have been a struggle for some others, and then maybe they bought in late, but then they may not have bought in early in the season. Did you sense that as a coach that there was maybe some struggles to get everybody to get bought into what you were trying to do?
Well, I think I don't know about getting bought in. I think there was definitely especially early on, probably surprised about how direct the coaching staff is, about getting confronted about everything that, getting corrected on every detail. So, it's a thing with coaching, right? When it comes to practice and all that, they pay us to coach. So we're always looking, critiquing, finding a better way. So that's one thing that I feel like our guys do a great job as far as a staff, in teaching progression, developing guys, building relationships, creating an atmosphere that is conducive to developing a football team, getting better as a player. If you enjoy being somewhere, if you enjoy going to work, you're going to be pretty good at it. So I see our guys improving there. We're the speed of practice, the physicality of practice is improving every day. And I would probably say that the last 2 days have probably been our best practices all year during the season, and I've liked the way we practice. But our guys seem to be gaining some confidence, and I'm talking about in confidence in what they're doing, and that just comes with age and experience. So, we've got to take it from the field and put it, practice field and take it to a Saturday.
Wes and then Patrick.
What are your, general thoughts on what you've gotten out of Dominic Wood-Anderson this year? It looks like there have been times where y'all have schemed up some pretty good stuff to get him some big shots and stuff, and for whatever reason it just hasn't come together, a penalty or a missed throw. Is it been frustrating trying to get him more involved at times?
Dom is extremely talented. He's played really well this year, him and Austin Pope both. So they've blocked really well, ran good patterns. The way the game has shaped up, you probably said it right, Wes. There's been several times that we've tried to get him the ball, and whether we missed a throw or maybe the protection wasn't what it should have been, but probably not got him as many touches as we have, really kind of wanted to. But guy continues to work, and hopefully down the stretch here he'll probably get more opportunities.
Patrick.
Ron Bennett was playing on the defensive line when you guys got here. Did you think he could be sort of an effective guy off the edge, and what are your thoughts on his performance and his progress this season?
Well, I didn't know if he could be effective off the edge, but I knew he couldn't be a defensive tackle at 260 pounds. So, we tried to find a way to give him an opportunity to have success, find a position for him. That was, he weighs 255 pounds, so probably outside linebacker, defensive end's the best place for him. And, he's not very long. He's not that tall. He don't have a lot of length to him, which is a little bit of an advantage to him at times because there's not a lot of hitting surface for an offensive lineman. He does have to work hard on being stout at the point of attack. But he's an instinctive guy that plays with a high motor. He probably needs to play lower. And he's a guy that is learning to play the position and is going to continue to improve at it.
Other questions for Coach? David?
As you guys have gotten a feel for during practice this week, is there anybody you feel like you guys are not going to have on Saturday? And also, is there any chance in the future of this program that you can see a scenario in which Jeremy Banks returns to the program?
We should have everybody Saturday. I think we got guys that are banged up, from the last game, but having a week off, we've tried to, get them ready to play, but at the same time, use common sense. So, there might be a couple of guys that might be a little bit limited, but we should have everybody ready to play. And the other question, we're not going to talk about right now. You got a question?
Me?
Yeah.
Since you asked, 2 weeks ago, you said the practice wasn't the way you expected. You were very frustrated. Today, you seem very, the practice went good. What was the difference?
Attitude, effort, execution, finish. All the intangibles that you're looking for from a player, from a team. We've had 2 good days. We need to have another one tomorrow, and then Friday, and then hopefully it'll show up on Saturday.
Any other questions? Ryan, last one.
Is there any possibility of Carlin Fields and me trying to redshirt this year? I know he hasn't played the last few games. He may be looking at coming back next year.
Yeah, we're going to do that. Just makes a lot of sense. The guy probably was ready about when we played Georgia, so 5th week of the year. Played in a few games a little bit there. Really, he had a pretty significant injury. Was ready to play, but missing all that time, just finding a role. So something that we felt like, for him, gives him a great opportunity.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.